We all know how hard it is to create new habits. You try to implement something like go to the gym 4 to 5 days a week and you stay at it for a couple weeks and then stop. Or you want to eat healthy and it lasts a few days and then you're back going out for takeout. That was me for the longest time until I realized that in order for us to be able to change our habits, we have to start with in here. There were a lot of things I didn't realize that were subconsciously holding me back from being able to implement these new habits to become this new version of myself. Everything in my life really started to improve once I started looking inwards. This year, 2025 alone, I really went in on my healing journey, self-development, started reading a lot, started going to therapy, started journaling. I started doing all these things to change my inner world. And as a result, I've been able to change my outer world. And it's been sticking. Once you realize how much of your reality has to do with what's in your mind, then you can create whatever you want. If there's old wounds or like subconscious patterns that you're not aware of lingering within you, then those are going to control your life. That's why at least I realize when I try to create new habits and implement like healthier lifestyle or even want to just like create a healthier lifestyle for myself or just change something about my current reality, it doesn't work to just go do those things. You have to push past mental barriers. And a lot of the time, those mental barriers catch up, even though, you can go to the gym for a couple weeks consistently. Usually, if you haven't addressed what's going on inside, then what's going on inside takes over and you end up back at square one, not going to the gym consistently. And I found myself doing that quite a lot until this year when I really have felt the change from within. I've addressed past traumas. I changed the way that I talk to myself, the way that I love myself, the way that I trust myself. Because for up until now, these subconscious behaviors, subconscious patterns were controlling my life and I didn't even realize it. They were getting in the way of me doing things that were going to move me forward in my life or help me achieve goals that I had for myself. I think it's very difficult to change your outside world without changing what's within. Well, I know that for a fact because it was for me for the longest time, and I have seen the most transformation in my life this past year when I've started focusing on me and healing myself and just treating myself better. And it's not only helped me transform things like my habits at the gym or with healthy eating or whatever, but it's also helped improve my relationships with people close to me, the way that I see people and have a different like type of compassion and love for those close to me, but also just people that I encounter every day. It's really just changed so much about like my physical reality. Like if we go back to the healthy eating part, a lot of the time we struggle to eat healthy because we're not, at least for me, I struggled to consistently eat healthy because maybe I didn't think that I deserved to, or like my body didn't deserve to be fueled with healthy food. So it would last a little bit, like that short period where you're really motivated to change something. And then I'd go right back into eating like crap. And it's only really stuck because I now believe that I deserve to be filled with healthy foods, and that's all I want to put in my body now. And I'm not also trying to escape any kind of feeling through eating bad foods. They give you a dopamine hit when you eat them and when you taste the good flavors and whatever. And now that I've been healing within, I don't feel like I need that. I don't need that dopamine rush. I'm happy to feed myself healthy foods rather than fill myself with a temporary rush and then put empty calories and like negative nutrients into my body. And even same with the gym. Like, I'm more inclined to go to the gym consistently now because I really value taking care of this vessel of my body. And even though I was going to the gym pretty consistent in the past, but it would be on and off, it wasn't the same feeling. Like, I was going because I felt like I had to, and like it was like a drag every time I would go. Where now I'm a lot more open to it and I want to do it because it's good for me. And I care about that because I care about taking care of myself. It's really cool how my mindset has shifted so much because the way that I feel about myself has shifted so much. I definitely have a lot more love for myself. I talk way better to myself than I was before, with a lot less judgment, a lot more love, a lot more compassion, and a lot more care. And so, of course, I'm going to now behave that way, where I do things that reflect how much I care and love for myself. It's really hard to do things for yourself that are good for you if you don't really feel good on the inside, right? Because I've been there, like I said, before this year, these things were a lot harder for me to do. But now that I feel so differently about myself on the inside, because of the inner work that I've done, I've really been able to create new habits that are good for me, that are healthy for me, that stick. And I fully believe you can do that too. Everyone can, and everyone deserves to, because we only have one body, we only have one vessel. We should give it all the love, all the care that we deserve. I hope that this perspective on creating new habits and changing your life resonated with you. I really love looking at things on a deeper level, and from my own experience, a lot of, if not all of our external reality is a reflection of our inner world. So, of course, these habits are an exact reflection of what's going on inside. If you address what's going on inside, if you take the time to learn more about yourself and understand yourself, then you leave room to grow and heal. And then that then translates into the life that you've always wanted, the lifestyle that you've always wanted, and being the person that you've always wanted to be, or that you've truly always been, but has been kind of covered up by all these past experiences and programming. So take it from me, start looking inward if you're struggling to stay consistent in different aspects of your life, or you want to improve different aspects of your life, like your health, overall lifestyle, relationships. And I promise you, you will see those changes and they will last. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much, and I'll see you in the next one.